Hi, Al Smith here. Welcome to the mini lesson on how to count sure tricks as part of creating a declare play plan. The first thing you need to do if you're the declare is make a plan. Okay. Now, in some cases, in the text and in lessons by others, they say count your winners. Some say count your losers. Some say do it based upon whether it's a suit or a no trump contract. I think all of these approaches are wrong. The correct method, which is advocated by the ACBL in their course, is making a declare plan. Is the best way to do this is to, number one, determine how many tricks you need to make the contract. For example, if you're in 3 no trump, you need to take 9 tricks. The next thing to do is count your sure tricks, regardless of whether it's no trump or suit contracts. Sure tricks are tricks that you can take without giving up control to the opponent. So generally ace, king, queens, things like that. Okay, they're things that they're like tricks in the bag. So you can count on those. What you do then is subtract that from the number of tricks needed, and that gives you a defined number of tricks that you need to develop. Okay. The results of this method are that it eliminates any of the false assumptions you might make about honor positions, suit splits, etc. if you're using a system based upon counting winners or losers. It gives you a true inventory of your assets in terms of the tricks that you know that you can take and those that you can use for communication between your hand and the dummy. And lastly, it gives you that exact number of tricks that you need to develop in terms of making the contract so that you can identify and then evaluate strategies that will give you the best opportunity to get there. Let's look at a couple of examples. Okay, in this hand, you see the declare's hand here, the dummy's hand here, and the contract is 4 hearts. Okay, we know that we need to take 10 tricks. 4 is, you take the book, 6 plus 4, that equals 10 tricks to make the contract. And now we're going to count the sure tricks. Okay, in spades, we have no sure tricks because we do not have the ace. That's one of the keys. You need to have the ace in the suit in order to start counting sure tricks. In hearts, we have the ace, the king, the queen, and the jack. Now, in almost all cases, about 90% of the time, this hand, the hearts are going to split 3-2 or 4-1. There's actually 32 possibilities. There's 1/16. Yes, 1/16 is the probability they're going to split 5-0, and that's about 6%. So 6% of the time they're going to split 5-0. So we can't count that 5th one. So we're only going to count 4 in hearts. In diamonds, we have ace but no king. We'll count that as 1. In clubs, we have ace, we have queen, jack, this nice suit. These are all nice suits. We're going to count that as 1. So we have a total of 6 sure tricks. Okay, now what we do then is subtract that from 10, and we get 4 tricks are needed to be developed. Now we can identify what are the alternatives for making our additional tricks. We can draw trumps, hoping for a 3-2 or 4-1 split. Hey, that's a good one. We can finesse north for the king of diamonds. Okay, so we come this way, come through here, lead the 2 to the jack. We can establish diamonds as a trick through length, okay, because we've got 5, 6, 7. If they split 3-3, we can actually develop 2 additional diamond tricks. Now note, we have 2 different alternatives with relationship to diamonds, so that's kind of a twofer. So we can use these in combination with one another. It gives us some enhanced chances of making this contract. Another one is finessing south for the king. Another one is then finessing north for the ace of spades. So we've got lots of different alternatives here. Note that we also have another one here that I didn't mention. It's not in the list. Is that we can actually, if hearts are trumped, we can trump a 3rd spade in the short hand, increasing the trumping power. All right, so those are the examples there of how you use that. Let's look at one more example to make sure that we all understand how to count sure tricks. And this one, the contract is 3 no trump. We need 9 tricks. Sure tricks, we have 2 in spades, the ace king. We have 1 in hearts. We have 1 in diamonds, and we have 1 in clubs because if we take the ace, we're going to have to give up control to the king. And now that we can finesse, though, we can't count on that until as a sure trick. So it says that's where an area of possibility exists. We have a total of 5 sure tricks with this hand. All right. So now, take 5 from 4. We need 4 tricks to be developed. And again, we have different possibilities. For that north for the king of diamonds, we can establish diamonds through length again. We can finesse south for the king of hearts. We can hope for a 4-3-3 split in hearts to develop the 13th heart as a trick, and we can finesse north for the king of clubs. So there's lots of different alternatives. Now we can rank these based upon the probability of success and have a really, really good plan for making the contract. So that's how you use sure tricks. So if you need any information, drop us an email or visit our website. And if you feel like it, even give me a call. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you for attending the lesson.